to be on guard. Now, when I think about what it means as a man to be the watchman on the wall, a scene comes to mind for me. That there's a courtroom, Colonel Jessup is sitting there, and you hear these words, "Son, we live in a world that has walls, and those walls have to be guarded by men with guns. Who's going to do it? You, Lieutenant Weinberg? I have a greater responsibility than you can possibly fathom. You weep for safety, I know, and you curse the Marines. You have that luxury. You have that luxury of not knowing what I know. That Santiago's death, while tragic, probably saves lives, and my existence, while grotesque and incomprehensible to you, saves lives. You don't want the truth because deep down in places that you don't talk about at parties, you want your...
I just realized I hadn't heard that one. Oh, sorry, Stevie. Kick in the face.
Aw.
So good.
It's just hard to listen to the sermons.
Whatever you want, man.
Chip Roy claims to be conservative, but he keeps siding with Democrats. First, Chip Roy said Trump committed impeachable conduct.
What'd you
Roy
pick?
voted against a bill to provide crucial aid for Israel while they were under
that
attack
podcast?
by terrorists. Finally, Chip Roy admitted in an interview to helping illegal aliens in immigration court cases. President Trump even called Chip Roy a Republican in name only. Told Chip Roy to stop siding with Democrats and vote conservative.
Do you think we're in a crisis of purpose right now?
I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that we are. I mean, it's embarrassing that I have a career, right? There should be no demand for my work. Yeah, I think that in general, I think people would admit. I think that you know, who can say whether it's the first time it's ever happened, but I think people are more open to say that they wanted or were missing it. So, but I think we've definitely seen the workplace change over the past.
Hey, we got Raj Veer here on the live stream. Thanks for your first comment.
We've definitely seen you know, increased
Actually
rates
written the
of
words, the first comment.
and anxiety and depression.
Today we're working the chest out again.
And the significant rise
Again,
of sort of retreats
Putting a lot of
and
attention on the right pec,
you know, events and
which
things
is
like that.
atrophied from my injury.
Yeah, well, yeah. So I think I think it's safe to say.
And then
yes.
Raj is asking, can you give me a Robux?
What are the areas that have
I don't know what a
fallen
Robux is. What's a Robux?
These are
Money
things
for
that
Roblox.
perhaps 50 years ago,
I didn't
100
have
years
it.
ago would have been more
You
prevalent.
buy them a gift
Well,
card.
what's interesting is the
Yeah, sorry, Raj. I'm not real familiar with what that is.
purpose from church.
It's not really what we do here, man.
Things like that.
Wish I could help you out. What we're also gonna do, we do have a challenge we're gonna put on the screen. Let me write that on here real quick.
You socialize with your neighbors. And work was a place you went to make a living. It wasn't supposed to be this end all be all of everything. And as those things fell away, we started to put more and more pressure on the workplace to provide those things. So now we're looking for our work to provide our sense of purpose, to provide our sense of community, to provide our social life. And now,
All right.
and now we're also saying
We got a little bit of a challenge here on the screen for me.
that never used to happen.
Each comment,
For better or for worse, there's a
excuse me, each
tremendous
like
amount of pressure
is gonna force
on
20
the workplace
push-ups.
and
So
leaders in the workplace to-
kinda like yesterday if you were watching,
And
the
people
challenge
are
was
quitting their
that
jobs because they're not
each
getting
like
it.
forced 20 squats.
And
So every time someone hit the like button, they had to go into 20 squats. At one point, they did like 120 in a row.
In our relationships, there's a
Same concept
correlation, which is, you know,
as
you have
yesterday.
your friends,
The only difference is now we're doing
your
push-ups.
spouse,
So
or your girlfriend, your boyfriend, and,
I'm gonna go ahead and start. We've already got one like,
you expect
so I'm gonna go ahead
your
and
partner,
hit
your romantic partner to be able
one
to provide
push-up.
everything. Be my rock,
me,
be
one
my
set of
best
push-ups.
friend, be my lover,
20
be,
push-ups. We'll
you
see if
know,
we got more likes to make it keep going
my
afterwards.
stability, be the person.
Start.
And yet now we put overwhelming amounts of pressure on one person to be everything. The same way we're putting overwhelming amounts of pressure on our workplaces to be everything. We're setting both up to fail, right? Which I think leaves us in the malaise and loss. So I think all of these weird, you know, concoctions are contributing to that sense of loss or looking.
Interesting that it's not necessarily that we're applying more pressure just to work and relationships because of some pivot in culture. that the previous other contributors had fallen away.
Yeah.
And when there's less of a hedged market in that regard, you've got all of your money into a couple of stocks, one of the stocks being working, another one of the stocks being a profit.
Yeah.
And that's an amount of pressure that is going to be very good for that. Also, not necessarily what they were entirely designed to
Just sit
fulfill.
over my head.
It's one person can't be everything.
Like, put a scratch on the top of my head.
Need
Alright.
for friends.
Come on, Skate.
Go.
One person can't be everything, one place can't be everything. Now, having said that,
Out.
we can't argue against it. It's the way of the world. We can talk about how we got here. That might be a little bit useful, and maybe not. You know, it's technology has definitely played a role. You know, for me to get entertainment, there wasn't that much TV. I leave the house. I went to, and now all of our entertainment is right at our fingertips on television or on our phones. I mean, there's no reason to leave the house. We're now at a point where you don't even have to go to the movies anymore because you can just pay or zero and start streaming whatever you want to watch.
All right, we'll see. We got
How do you come to think about people?
we got 2 more likes that hit, so 3 total.
And
Ah, now we got 4 total.
That you can go through. Is this?
Oh brother, it's gonna get tough fast now. So now I gotta do
Is it emerging?
3 more sets of 20, maybe 60 more. Here we go.
To try and achieve. You can definitely seek it out. I mean, you can definitely seek it out. People find purpose many different ways. Some
Okay.
stumble upon it.
No.
There'll be a
No.
crisis.
Hey,
There'll be a realization they'll survive something. You very often hear people who survive drug addiction or alcoholism or some sort of battle and devote their lives to helping other people overcome the thing that they overcame. That process gave them a sense of purpose. You know, people have families, it gives them a renewed sense of purpose to take care of other human beings. Leadership, you know, when you find yourself responsible for the lives of others, you know, people find purpose in that
it's
too.
supposed to be as you can, and that's
No.
what you do.
Those are
Go.
No.
I would be hesitant to tell people to wait for something like that because it may never happen, right? Or you may not learn a lesson or something like that. So the process of uncovering purpose is an objective process. Anyone can go through it. My discovering of my purpose came through crisis. I lost my passion for my work. I owned a small business, and I didn't want to go to work anymore. I completely fallen out of love. And I was very, very, very embarrassed because superficially everything looked good. I mean, I had my own business. I had good clients like, oh, Simon doesn't want to go to work. And so I kept it to myself, which is a stupid thing to do. Turns out when you're in a dark place and you don't tell anybody about it, it gets darker. That's sort of how it goes. And it wasn't until a friend of mine confronted me and said, there's something wrong and you were not telling me. And I came clean and it lifted a huge weight off my shoulders because now I did not feel alone in my pursuit of being lost. Because when you're lost and you keep it to yourself, you stay lost. And this is just, we're human animals, like we need each other, right? And so when you're lost, you simply tell somebody, I'm lost. And they're willing to just hold your hand and make you not feel alone, even though the journey is still your own. The energy you have, the focus you have, the clarity you get.
That's a bad idea, so I gotta keep going. I got the first 20 sets. Now I'm on 31 out of 60. Not expect you guys to rack up 4 likes in a row.
I started helping my friends. Their friends helped me help their friends.
What we are gonna do is we're gonna change something here.
Talk about it, and I had an opportunity to write about it. So there is a process to finding your why, and I'm proud to be a part of it. I'm proud to be a part of that to help people find it. It's completely changed my life. So
Does this mean that going through a catastrophe or a low point is
I'll keep the challenge going, but I did change it
in retrospect?
because I already had another like that came through. Each like's gonna equal 10 push-ups. I'm still gonna commit to that 60 total I said a minute ago. Each new like will be 10. So we did get another like. Nope, we lost it. Now we're back to 4. I'm actually kind of gripping.
There are lessons to be learned in everything.
Umesh says, you're big, bro. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. There's 5 likes. Yep. So I'm at a 10.
Those who are
Maverick says, what happened to your eyes?
to simply go through something awful.
I don't know. What happened to my eyes, Maverick?
A breakup could be the thing.
I feel like they look like eyeballs to me.
It doesn't have to be something.
Hey, Linda says, I liked it. Thank you. Appreciate that. There's 6 likes. There's an extra 20.
But something that's.
Why you look like Thor, brother?
Anything that challenges you.
I don't know, but I'm okay with it.
The question we have to
Why
ask
is the long
ourselves
hair?
is, what can I learn from this? And a part of that is accountability. You know, I think that if you want to talk about, if you want to find purpose, you have to take accountability for your life. And what I mean by that is, like, no one can bestow it upon you. No one can just give you a purpose. It is within you, and it is there to be discovered. But at the same time, everything that happens to us in our lives, we have to say, okay, how do I contribute to this? How am I responding to this? How can I make this bad situation?
We're getting there.
What did I
It's
do
difficult,
to
but we're getting there. Go ahead.
make this situation happen? And if it was just bad luck, then
Umesh says, are you natural, brother? Yeah, Umesh, I've never done anything. Never done steroids. I thought about it at one point back in my 20s. Never ended up doing it.
But at the same time,
Never even smoked pot.
At some point, we take
I've never taken a drug.
for the life that we're living in.
Elinda says, you go to the gym?
Can change.
I don't know, Elinda.
But we can't-
Context
we
clues
can't
may be
be-
important
we can't
here.
be fully present to say,
Yeah, I
okay,
go to the gym.
well,
And Alberto,
if this has happened,
there's my guy.
how can I grow from
Says,
this?
hey kiddo, peace bro.
And that's accountability.
I like you. Man,
What
love
else
you.
are the differences
All right,
between
man.
the people who go through a bad time and
Umesh says
who are
it's good if
less
you're
than
natural.
fine
No,
and
yeah, I
just
appreciate
say,
that. It's taking a lot of
I
hard
don't
work,
want to do it again, but I'm glad
but it
I
can be done. Good
have
diet and
people
hard work.
who go through a bad time and there's no alchemy out the other side of it. I really do believe it's having people by our side that make us feel more alone as we go through it. I've talked about this before where the mistake we make as friends is we think we have to fix or offer advice to people who are going through something. You know, somebody's going through something horrible, a breakup, they got fired, whatever, you know, whatever it is. Something went horribly wrong.
I see his picture.
And we, well-intentioned, say, well, you should do this, or why don't you just go get this? And, you know, a friend of mine who had a job at a company for most of his career got fired, didn't see it coming. And he went through this deep depression. Like, most of the advice he got was, just get another job. You know, success is the biggest thank you, and you know, you'll show them. And they were well intentioned in their advice, but that's not what he needed. He needed somebody to just sit in the mud with him. And you know, it was just by happenstance. You know, I was the first friend to come to me and be like, "Boy, that really hurts." That's all I said. That really,
Right.
that really hurts.
Guys are killing it.
This is really
So we got
And he goes, yeah.
a round of 60.
I was like, he's like,
That satisfies the first 4 likes.
Take another job. Just sit for a little bit.
Well, we got 2 more.
Yes, at some point you're gonna have
So
to.
now I gotta hit another 20.
Not today. You know, more than loss.
I haven't even gotten to my real workout.
Being told it's okay.
That's
to
okay.
have a feeling.
We got,
Action, which is our default, especially. in the
Elinda
States,
says,
You know, in the West.
you know what 6'10", right?
If you're not doing something.
Actually, where I'm from, Fort Worth, Texas.
And
It's
all it
5:10.
takes is one friend to say.
We're on Central Standard Time.
Amazingly,
Fort Worth.
people know what they need. Amazingly, people.
Well, it's good to see you're still up early where you're from. Looks like you're from the East Coast. And then we've got Umesh
And,
asking, is this my personal gym? Yeah, it does. I'll show it to you real quick.
started saying, I'm in a bad place, and this is what I'm feeling.
I've been building this for the last
And,
15 or so years.
Well intentioned. And I said, can you not?
It's taking a little while. Yeah, this is
Can you
it.
just, let me tell
It's my
you,
personal gym.
I just need to get it out. And she's like, yeah, so I'm totally sorry, totally sorry.
Pretty
You
wife
can
not included.
Tell somebody what you need, and you can reset. You can reset, it doesn't ruin it.
That's it.
At the same time, you can ask somebody as well.
Yeah, I love this kind of gym.
Somebody's like, I'm going
Take it
through
over a personal, public gym any day.
Do you want me to offer you advice? Do you want me to do some?
And then,
things, or
Linda says,
do you
wow.
want to just sit in the
XO Carolina says, it's 5:10 here.
Just sit in the with me.
He doesn't believe in sleep.
I was like, I think.
That's why she said, wow.
For that advice.
And then Umesh says, hey, want to go for Olympia? Nah, those days are behind me. I'm too old for that now. All right, guys, I got
You know,
2 more likes. I need to satisfy push-ups
somebody's like,
with, and so that means
we don't want to, we just.
2 likes, 10 each, 20 more push-ups. I'm gonna get after it.
It goes back to communication, but at the end of the day, doing any of this stuff alone, and this is what we're getting to,
You know, if one of these things happens, tell somebody. Tell somebody. You don't need to have a best friend. You just need somebody who you can tell. You know, this is why there's a rise of therapy and things like that. But that's a stranger that you can tell. Surrogate confidant, you know? You know, the difference between a therapist and a friend is, you know, your friend says, time's up, you know?
WTU's online healthcare programs are built for busy lives. Start on the first of any month and get 24/7 access to online coursework so you can balance life and school. Learn more at WTU.edu.
We've been around for 150 years. We learned a few things. At Job, we craft clothes that move with you, generation after generation. Jockey, crafting comfort since 1876.
Get fast, powerful relief of your worst symptoms, like nasal congestion. Claritin clears.
It's not having access to 1 million industrial-grade products is so amazing. It's the feeling of knowing you'll find the one you need.
Be back in a bit. Try not to burn the house down.
This episode is brought to you by 8 Sleep. If you struggle to stay asleep because your body gets too hot or too cold, this is going to help. It automatically cools down or warms up each side of your bed up to 20 degrees. It's got integrated sensors that track your sleep time, your sleep phases, your HRV, your snoring, and your heart rate with 99% accuracy. And it'll even start cooling or heating your bed for you an hour before bedtime, which is why 8 Sleep has been clinically proven to increase total sleep by up to 1 hour every night. Sleep isn't just about how long you rest, but how well your body stays in its optimal temperature range. Throughout the night, and 8 Sleep
6 legs.
absolutely perfected this on the road.
Stick to my challenge, which went to 10 push-ups for every like I get.
30-day sleep trial, so you can buy it and sleep on it for 29 nights, and if you don't like
With
it,
the variation of in the challenge, going from 20 to 10 likes.
In the description below by heading to
In the end, it resulted in 60, 80, 100 push-ups. So we got 100 push-ups knocked out. Every other like that comes in will automatically force me into another 10 set of push-ups right away. We'll go right into it
The subtext of what somebody giving you advice is
once I get more push-ups. But right now, I'm showing 6 likes, so I can move on to the rest of my workout.
It's coming from a good place. Just saying, hey, my friend's in trouble, and
So what we're gonna do
trouble. Yeah.
is we're gonna move to
From an emotional standpoint, I think what your brain
we're gonna
tells
move
you
to
is,
band flies.
I'm not okay.
We're gonna start
My
in the high
this is making them
position.
not okay. So they have to fix me. I can't be not okay.
Like I said, every like that hits while I'm in the middle of this, stop and do the 10 push-ups. The likes come in all at one time, and I combine the numbers together. Let's get this started. And y'all don't forget, like of course for the challenge, but also like for the sake of the channel, help us grow. Be sure to subscribe, help us grow the channel that way, and share with your friends. Leave some comments and we can chat.
The Kardashian interaction was, I need you to get over this, which was a denial in some ways of, well, it's not okay for you to not be okay. Your not okayness is making me not okay. So you need to subjugate how you're feeling in order to organize how I feel. And, you know, varying degrees on that spectrum of trying to help people out. It makes it feel not valid, unsafe for you to have it. I'm sad, but I can't be sad, because if I'm sad, that makes other people sad.
Yeah. And you feeling guilty for being sad is not healthy. Now, if somebody gets stuck in something, that's different. That becomes clinical. You know, if you remain depressed for too long, I mean, you know, depression is normal. Like we all go through it at some points in various degrees. It's temporary. But if we get stuck in something, that's different. Right? That's not what we're talking about. Right? But people do, you know, we have to remember we're both rational and emotional animals. We have our neocortex, which is our Homo sapien brain, rational analytical thought, and we are rational animals. We can think about things, we can weigh pros and cons, we can have opinions and points of view, and we can look at facts and data. But that neocortex is not responsible for behavior or emotions. And then you have that limbic brain, that mammalian brain, that's responsible for all of our feelings, all of our behavior, no ability for language. And because we have both, they don't always work well together, right? And we often get the two confused, and we forget that we are both, which is both an advantage, but it also produces stress and paradox. And you have to meet emotions with emotions and facts with facts. And when somebody is in an emotional state, facts are not the things you want to bring to the table. That won't help. Convincing somebody why they shouldn't be upset, even if you're rationally right, you know, it's you do with children, right? It's the same with children. Nothing changes, you know. Like the kid spills
Right.
in the milk, they start.
Finish that set, and also looks like we got
Don't stop crying.
another like.
Get
This
more
one's gonna
milk.
go into another 10 push-ups. So let me get to
It
that.
doesn't matter. We'll get another one. You know, factually all true, rationally all true. But that's not what we do. We say, "Oh, I know you were looking forward to it. Oh, it's horrible you lost it. Oh, don't worry about it. I'm here for you." We need emotion with emotion. We know how to do it for children. We reinforce the fact that it's okay to have emotion. But for some reason, just because we get older, we think, "Oh, stop it." Right? And then at the end of the day, if somebody is in an emotional state, you've got to be emotional with emotion. But you can do the facts later. I'll give you a silly little example. A friend of mine was in a performance.
Appreciate everybody who's hitting the like.
See the show.
It's got us up to 7 likes,
It was easily the worst thing I've ever
which
seen.
resulted in another 10 push-ups.
It was awful.
Which means
And
we've now been brought to a total
I
of
wish
110 push-ups.
You know, it was awful. But next day, and I was supportive, and at the end of the show, I waited in the lobby, you know, to meet the performers and see my friend.
We just also hit
And she came out all excited.
a
She
set
said,
of
"I'm making
high
a
to
costume."
low
And the first thing she
band
said
flies. Start in the
is,
high position,
"What'd you think?"
bringing down low as we bring
I can't
the
lie.
fly position, the fly
Right?
movement
It's
down.
amazing.
When you're doing flies,
Flat out
just a
lie.
little bit of a help if you want to
But at the same
visualize.
time, I
You're
also
trying to like
recognize,
hug a tree
even
trunk.
though she knows I'm a housebroker,
That'll help
even
you
though I know
get
she wants my opinion,
really good contraction.
she's in an emotional
Looking
state.
for whatever you
She's
do.
jacked up on adrenaline.
Flies.
She's on the stage. Now is not the time for rational. Now is the time to meet emotion.
All right, we're at 7 likes. Any extra like that comes in will result in another round of push-ups.
So I said, "Oh my God, it was
Until
so
then,
amazing to see you on
We're
stage."
gonna move on to our next exercise.
This is the first time I've ever seen you on the stage. What a
Just
treat
more
to
band
have
work,
you
more
support
fly
me.
work, but this time
Sure.
from just the standard
Oh my God,
standing
yeah,
position.
finish it up. You know?
If you guys have any questions, feel free to knock them out
The
here.
emotions have subsided.
I'll answer between sets. Be sure to like
I said, "Hey, you
to not only help me with my push-ups, but also to help engagement. We can chat about anything between these sets if you guys hit the like button and leaving comments. And then of course, be sure to subscribe. I think as of this morning, we're at 630 subscribers, trying to get to a total of 1,000 by the end of August, so help us get there.
It's just gonna hurt. It's just gonna hurt. And we get it wrong all the time. And the lesson here is, it's bigger than meet emotion with emotion, fact with facts. It's bigger than that. It's that it doesn't all have to be done in the moment. You can play with time, right? So if somebody is going through something, just sit in the moment with them. You know, as they're going through it. Yeah, boy, this sucks. Ooh, yeah. I mean, I know what you're going through. Wow. You must be really hurting. I am. Right? 2 days later, 3 days later, you're like, hey, I was thinking about what you're going through with your relationship, whatever it is. Can I offer some thoughts? I always ask permission. Can I have some thinking, some ideas? The words already give away that we're talking rational. Right? They go, yeah, actually you can. But there you go. Same things I was going to say 2 days ago. And so we don't have to solve everything in the moment just because we had the thought. And this is where empathy kicks in. Just because you're having the thought doesn't mean they're ready to hear it. And the whole idea is, how do you be present for the person and give them the thing they need in the time that they need it? And that's being an empathetic human being. That's being situationally aware. Right? So what am I playing with here? And if you're unsure, ask. Like I said, for the most part, people know what they need. And if they say they don't know, they're going to say, I don't know. And then you say, well, why don't I try this and you can tell me how it feels? You know, I'll offer some suggestions, and if it doesn't feel right, I'll back up. Like, you can have these negotiations. And so the skills of human interaction, and this is just an annoying thing about being human. You know, cats are naturally good at being cats. They don't have to study, they don't have to learn, they're naturally good at it. Human beings are not naturally good at
Seven
being
likes.
we suck at it. Because
No extra push-ups required.
because we have the ability.
You guys feel free to make this tougher on me.
Right?
As the prompt said, each leg forces 10 push-ups.
Protect yourself from sleeping.
So I'm trying to grow the right pec because of my atrophy issues, my injury.
You cannot control until you wake up.
The more you guys hit
It's madness,
like button.
right? But we have that magical ability to overthink everything.
the more push-ups I gotta do.
It's really hard to be human. And we actually have to learn and practice and read and watch things and ask people to get better at being human. And some people choose to be the best human beings they can be. And
You guys let me know where you're from. So usually I do these lives here where I'm from, Fort Worth, Texas. The time
Some of us
is
choose to go on that journey.
5:24 Central Standard Time.
It feels good, it makes me a better
Some of you guys, it's like the evening time for you on the other side of the world, which is where we get a lot of our audience around this time. So let me know where you're from, what time it is where you're at.
I am a better
I do see we got another like. Thank you for whoever hit that.
son, a better father, whatever it is.
Jake Block says, hi, it's me, bro. I think Jake is probably the one who hit the like.
What is a friend?
And so Jake, if that was you, then I owe you 10 push-ups.
I'm thinking
I got another like. Let me go and do that.
We know that a lot of people are struggling with friendships these days. I think men are struggling more than women. As I talk about this concept of friendship, women come up to me, but men come up to me like with much more sort of they're hurting. And it doesn't matter how successful, it doesn't matter how old. I'm getting it from every age, every income bracket. In fact, the more successful ones are struggling the most. But how can we talk about friendship? We know what a romantic partner is. We know what a relationship at work is.
Oh, we got 2 more likes. Because I owe 20 more push-ups. Let me do that. Let me get that knocked out.
But what is a friend? Is every friend
Thanks, guys.
a deep, meaningful relationship? Clearly. Do you want every friend to just be superficial fun? No, don't want that either. Do we have to make every fun friend a deep meaning? Does every engage? No, of course not. So what is a friend? You have to have a definition of something before you know you can build it. My definition of friend is the exact same definition I have for a romantic relationship, and it's the exact same definition I have for community. A friend is a friendship is when 2 people agree to grow together. A relationship is when 2 people agree to grow together. A community is a group of people who agree to grow together. And what that means is, I will take myself on. I know you're taking yourself on. I'm going to ask you to help me. And I'm going to be there to help you. And if we get this right, community, corporate culture, friendship, romantic relationship, we get it right. When we stay in this relationship for a short term or a long term, whether it is successful or not, whether we actually end up hating the relationship or hating the job, one thing we can say for
All
sure
right,
is
so
we hate this.
got a little trickle of likes, resulting in an extra 30 push-ups,
And so the success or failure of
which
a
totals us
relationship
so far for this live
is not
at
clearly one
60,
relationship
80,
to succeed.
100, 10, 140 push-ups.
You better have gotten something out of it in the first few circles.
Okay, well, that definitely helped me with getting likes, but
Your shit.
not the fun way. And Jake Block says, I'm at the gym, bro. Nice, Jake Block's good. What are you working out today? What's the plan? Good for you, man.
It's nice to say things.
Keep on it.
I'm a believer in putting it all on the table. And really like you. I feel like I'm
Abs.
growing.
Just abs by itself?
You teach
that
me
it?
things. You show me things. You hold me accountable
Jake Block says he's working abs.
when I screw up. I like that.
You know, I haven't worked abs directly in probably 9 months.
Appreciate too. Or, well, I'm glad you like it. I don't get that.
Arms too, yeah. So what I try to do, and maybe you can look at me and go, yeah, well, maybe you should. Maybe you should, Brennan. But what I try to do is when I'm working out, whatever I'm doing, I try to squeeze, contract, and hold the abs with whatever exercise I'm doing, and try to get a little bit of a supplemental ab workout in while I'm doing the other thing I'm going after.
And this is the saddest part.
For the most part,
I hear people.
it's kind of worked out. Of course, diet keeps all this kind of clean,
They have friends they hang
which
out
is
with.
not always.
People they have a good
I
time.
don't always have the willpower for that. The best I should. Those sweets, man. Those are the things that get me. I love sugary cakes,
Call any of them
little sugary snacks,
No, Debbie's.
And so
little Debbie's.
that's where the loneliness
Little Debbie. That's the only other woman my wife allows in this house with me. Little Debbie.
where
All right, so we're at 10 likes. We're stuck there. We're now going to move on to low to high band flies.
That's what it is. It is being
So
done
let me get
to
that
me,
set up.
but I am not.
I think I'll try a different light. I don't know if you guys have noticed. Got some different lights in the gym here. Hopefully you're seeing benefit from that.
In this thing called your life. You're the actor in this play, right? You still have a role to play. And so even if things are being done to you, how you respond is you, right? How you respond to conflict is you. You can choose to just disengage. I've seen that happen professionally, I've seen that happen personally. Someone goes haywire, whether they deserve it or not. And they choose to just disengage. Well, screw this. As opposed to learning how to have a confrontation. Which doesn't mean coming and screaming, yelling, and pointing. It means it comes saying, I am struggling. There's a story that I'm telling myself. I don't know if it's true or not, but can I tell you my story?
Lunch with the family just got way easier. With free biggie deals to choose from, everyone can get what they want. Hey, watch the braids. There's enough to go around. Biggie deals for the whole family. Only at Wendy's.
My bummer, you're coming with a deal from Priceline Summer Sale.
The right updates can make a big difference at home. At NFM, find appliances that work smarter and make life easier. Shop refrigerators, washers and dryers, and everything in between. All in stock and ready to go. Find endless options and great prices. Only at NFM.
He's a man with a last. You know, racing against time. Yeah, things are complicated. John Krasinski is.
This one is for the edge of your seaters. Made you jump shriekers. Big city girl.
And there's a great.
Alright, so we've now finished a set of low to high band flies.
Is to help.
What time are we at? We're at 31 minutes.
Even though you feel that they're the oppressor.
Getting kind of close to the end of this.
Dia Khan, who is BAFTA winning, she's a
May try to cut it a little short so we have time to
documentarian.
take off the main. What do you think? Main?
She's a Muslim woman living in the UK.
Yeah, okay.
She made some comments.
Alright, so we'll keep the challenge going. The challenge is every time someone hits the like button, I get a new like.
And
Forces
she
me into 10 push-ups.
started getting
So far we're at
the far right
10 likes.
by white supremacists.
We've totaled for today 80, 100, 140
But the police
push-ups.
advised her to stay away from open windows.
But we'll keep going if you guys want to make this tough on me. Until
She
then,
moved to the United States.
we're going to move on to a tricep exercise.
White supremacists. She was
I'm not sure you can really tell from the camera, but
marching with them.
this is the healthy tricep.
And she
This is the atrophy tricep. This one's a little bit smaller. I don't know if you can tell, like I said.
This
So
sounds insane.
there's unhealthy atrophy tricep. Here's the good one without any issues. So we're going to work a lot more on the right side.
After George Floyd, I talked to her after
Let's go ahead and start. We're trying to tackle both. Like I said, each time there's an extra new like, we will go ahead and add those push-ups as promised.
But in all the research that she's done with jihadis and white supremacists and all of it, in every circumstance she says the victim has to go first. Because the quote-unquote oppressor will never go first. They will never.
Guys, kind of over it.
That's here.
All right, 35. All right, so we're gonna do what we were gonna do, straight bar cable push downs. However, got another like, so now I owe 10 push-ups. If you want to keep going past 10, someone else got to hit a new like, another like, and add on to it. So whoever hit that like, thank you. First of all, appreciate it. Now let me, that might have been Leo here. Hey Leo, good to see you. That may have been you, but we're gonna go ahead and hit those 10 push-ups as promised. we stayed on 11, so I'm gonna go ahead and write those down and then keep going with the workout. Looks like Leo retracted his comment. Suddenly regretted having to say hello. Not sure what happened there. Oh man, here we go again. Got another like. Thank you to whoever that was, but that forces another 10 push-ups, so let's do this again. The challenge seems to be working now. The challenge seems to be working now. All right. Well, okay, you can't. Now the like went away. That's kind of messed up. I just gave the 10 push-ups, and whoever hit that 12th like took it away. You tricked me. Huh? You still show 12?
Yeah. It wasn't for nothing.
So it's YouTube. Oh, there's the 12 now. Pop it back up. All right.
Before you start being on.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, everyone, I'm sorry for my actions, everyone.
There you go.
Sorry for losing my cool like that. I thought she was wearing no pants.
Yeah.
Anybody else see that? Look. Yeah, let's see if we can see the screen. Turn it the other way. At first glance, that looks like no pants. Am I right? Babe, how come you don't wear no pants when you do this?
Oh,
Come on.
wearing no pants on YouTube live?
All right. Let's go ahead and hit these straight bar cable push downs, focusing on the tricep with what time we got left. Let me get it going.
One thing about Joe.
Huh?
One thing about Joe. She always smiles in her videos.
Why don't you always smile? I like your smile. You make you pay a lot of money for it.
Twice.
Twice.
It was lying.
Maybe you don't want to smile.
And then the braces. That was bad. I can't believe that. If I knew now what I knew then what I know now, I would have just kept doing the Invisalign.
Yep. All right, we got 9. We had 13 likes pop up on the screen, but then went away. I think it's something with YouTube. I'll try not to blame you guys this time. Don't blame YouTube. It's the man behind the YouTube trying to keep me down is what it is. What'd you say?
Trying to keep you down. The man is trying to keep you
That's
down.
exactly what it is, yeah. We've had pretty good engagement today for this live. We've got probably, what time we got? About 10 minutes or so before we're gonna have to shut this down and mosey off into the sunset. But until then, challenge is still going. Every like equals an extra push-up that I'm forced into. 10 push-ups. What did I say? 1? Yeah, that'd be lame. 10 push-ups. Sorry. I'm getting gym brain. When you spend too much time in the gym, you develop what's called gym bro. All right, gym bro is where your brain really doesn't work very well. All it thinks of is clanging weights and picking up heavy stuff. I think that's what's happened. I've been in here too long for this today. Anyways, extra likes. Every extra like equals 10 more push-ups. So far, we're at a total of, let's see, 80, 140, 50, say 160 push-ups, which was not on my bingo card today, but you guys kind of forced it, so here it is. We'll keep it going as long as the new likes keep coming in. And then Leo, Leo with an inquisitive emoji. Not sure what the concern is, Leo, but happy to answer. Just state the question. I see there's another new comment. I'll get to it in just a minute. 7. Let's check out this new comment. No new likes means no new push-ups. So if you guys haven't hit the like button, don't forget to do that. It'll force me into some more push-ups. And then I think someone's being funny here. We got Sakthi, I'm not sure how you say that. It says glute workout. Are you asking for a glute workout? Or are you just randomly calling out what your favorite workout is? What is it, Sock? Right now what we're on, straight bar, cable, tricep push downs. Works primarily the lateral head of the tricep. In between though, as I get new likes, I'll immediately jump down into a round of push-ups. 10 push-ups for every extra like. So far we're at 12 likes. We started off with 20 push-ups, but I got flooded with some likes right away. Realized that might have been too lofty of a challenge. I don't know if I could have kept up. So we changed it to 10 push-ups for every like, which still has been challenging. And that's forced us into a total of 110, 40, 50, 160 push-ups so far for today's live stream. So let's see if we can get any more, maybe push it to 200 before I end up calling it quits and taking care of business for the day. All right. Also, guys, I've made some adjustments to the lighting here in the gym. I'm curious for y'all's feedback. How is it working out? You think it's working? Yeah, the video looks a lot clearer to me. I still see some things that maybe I can do to make things even better, but the video quality seems, on my end, a lot better. But you guys let me know. What do you think with the new lighting? Throw it down the corner. What? That's what she's doing now. She means it. I'm giving my wife a little bit of a, I'm razzing her a little bit as she's over there doing a workout video, Grow with Joe. This Joe girl, first of all, she's wearing no pants. I don't know if you can see it back there. I'm just kidding. She's wearing pants. They're just like the same color as her skin. But she's wearing no pants. Doesn't let the smile leave her face for the whole workout. Like really gets into what she's doing. So I'm over here telling, you know, Boo thing, you gotta throw it down. You gotta be into it like she does. She just spit at me. All right. Sakthi, however you say that. Where'd you go? You came on here, randomly said glute workout, and then just disappeared. That was weird, man. I'm not gonna lie. Not sure what to do with that. Got some other folks in here. If you haven't hit the like button, be sure you do before we end the live stream. Again, every new like forces me into 10 extra push-ups. We're at 160 right now. If I get just 4 more likes, we can end up closing out this live stream with 200 push-ups. We'll see if we get there. We don't have much time left. Oh, there we go. There's another like. That'll force me to some push-ups. Let me just write down real quick my cable push-downs. All right. We've got David Builder says hi. Hey, David. Good to see you, man. Thanks for jumping on the live. You caught us right before we're done here. You hit another like. I think it was you, David, hit that 13th like, which means I now have to do an extra 10 push-ups This will be a total of 170 push-ups after I knock this out. If anybody wants to tack on to this most recent leg, feel free to hit the like button now, and we'll just keep adding an extra 10 on for each new leg. All right, we stayed at 13, so 10 it is. Alberto is back. Alberto, 2 times in a row. I don't think I've ever seen you jump on twice. Alberto says, hey, go on, my man, my fella. And then tons of fist bumps. Thanks, Alberto. Appreciate that you've always been jumping into the live streams for a while now, since probably close to the beginning. Thanks for the love and the support. Getting real close to the end of this live. I'm gonna do one more set, straight bar cable tricep push downs, working the tricep. I guess that was indicated in the name, huh? We're gonna do one more set of that. If you guys hit the like button before we finish, that will equate to 10 more push-ups for every new like. So show that we're at 13. Any new ones that come in will force an extra 10. So if we get to 15, that's 20. If we get to 16, that's 30. You get the idea, so on and so forth. Just gotta get people to confirm it because it only shows 13 here. What you looking for?
So you can't comment on that?
Comment on what?
Like when people write stuff, you can't comment?
I don't think so. I think I can only speak into it. That's the whole kind of the whole point, I think. I think anyone wants to see someone staring at the phone, just typing, you know. All right, we're gonna wait one more set. See if any more likes come through. I have one person saying that they see 14 likes on their end. Love you, babe. If I get someone to confirm in the comments that they also see 14, then we'll go ahead and count it while I'm doing this other set. So if anyone's looking at their ticker and you show 14 likes on your screen, I only show 13. Just confirm in the comments, write the number 14, or write something like I see 14, and we'll count it. Let me hit one more set of these tricep exercises. You just like seeing me tortured. You're a bully, you know that. Yeah, you wrote it. You're the one saying it. XO Laura Carolina, aka the wife, is the one saying she sees 14 and thinks that she can loophole with the comment. I can't see your phone. It's too far away. Yeah. Get away from me. All right, whatever. We'll count it. Get lost.
Tell her to see it.
She showed me her phone. She sees 14. I don't feel right about it, but we'll count it. Love Every says, bruv, shake that shake. That sounds like someone from England telling me to shake the shake. That's first. I love it. People are going to troll, at least be funny, and that's kind of funny. That's it. That's all I got time for. Got to get to real life. Kids to school, cleaned up. Got to get to work. That 14th comment did come through finally. So now I don't feel like I was tricked. I was duped, tricked, fooled. Feel okay with it now. Write that down. We totaled out for this live stream. Let's see where we ended at. We got 80, 110, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 180 push-ups during this live stream. Was not expecting that today because the likes and comments and subscribers on these live streams for the past few days has been very small. But today was not the case. You guys brought it for me, so I appreciate it. We are done. Love Every says beast. Thanks, love. Love Every, appreciate that. We're gonna keep it going. We'll be back over the weekend. You guys be sure to subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of August. As of this morning, I showed we had 630. So well on our way. Help us out. Please grow. Watch our videos. Hit the like button. Share it. Notification bell. All the things. You know, all the things you're supposed to do. Help us out so we can grow. I gotta call it a day and get to some responsibilities. We'll see you guys. Thanks.